Hi, I'm Leah, and I'm back with another basic beach breakdown where I give you all the info you need to know to be safe at the beach. In today's segment, I'm going to be teaching you about how to stay safe on the sand. Be aware of the heat. Hot summer days are everyone's favorite time to head down to the beach. Beating the heat in the cool ocean water is great, but be aware of the heat when you find yourself back on the sand. If it's very hot out, keep yourself hydrated by drinking lots of water and try to find some shade to stay cool. Wearing lightweight, loose, light-colored clothes to the beach on hot days can help prevent you from overheating. When it's extremely hot out, it's also best to avoid super physically taxing activities or doing things that use up a lot of strength and energy. If you find that you're dizzy, lightheaded, or that you have a headache or nausea, find a cool place where you can relax under the sun and drink water or something with electrolytes in it. If you're not feeling better after resting in a cool area and hydrating, find a lifeguard to help get you medical attention. If you're not feeling well due to the heat, do not go into the water. Dehydration, heat exhaustion, or heat stroke can sometimes cause people to faint, and if you faint or your condition gets worse in the water, it can be very hard to get you the help you need while you're in the water. Don't dig deep holes. Digging holes at the beach sounds like a lot of fun, but it can be really dangerous. Sometimes people dig really deep holes in the sand, but sand can fall in on them, leaving them trapped. Sand shifts and moves very easily, so holes in the sand can collapse in, and it's very hard to get people out of them. So, to keep yourself safe while relaxing on the sand, avoid digging deep holes. Most beaches will likely have their own rules on how deep you can dig a hole in the sand, but the best rule of thumb is to limit holes in the sand to knee-deep to the smallest person in the group of people you're with. This way, you can assure that everyone around you will be safe. Never ever try to make tunnels in the sand, because, again, sand moves around and can easily collapse inwards on your tunnel. If you decide to dig a hole that goes up to your knee, don't leave it unattended. Make sure that someone's watching the hole at all times while it's uncovered so no one falls in it. It's also important to make sure that you fill the hole back up with sand before you leave the beach to keep other beachgoers safe. Don't climb on rocks. If there are big rocks at your beach, it may be tempting to climb on them or jump off of them, but those high, hard, sometimes jagged surfaces can be really dangerous and could cause you to get injured. Rocks, especially near the water, can be slippery, which can cause you to fall and get seriously hurt. These rocks may have sharp edges and, if fallen on, can cause you a lot worse injuries. Sometimes there can be long strips of big rocks that start at the shore and go into the ocean. These are called jetties, which protect the shore against erosion. If you see one of these, do not ever go on them. Water hits up against jetties, which make them very wet and slippery. There can also be pointy edges and marine life growing on rocks, which can be very sharp. Finally, there can be holes and gaps between the rocks and the jetties that you could easily get limbs stuck in, so please, next time you go to the beach, do not climb on rocks. Reapply sunscreen. As I've mentioned before, sunscreen is an extremely important thing to bring with you to the beach. It can prevent painful sunburns and long-term skin damage. No matter how little you typically burn, you can still get skin damage from the sun, so please wear your SPF. Sunscreen is the most effective when reapplied often and liberally. It's not enough to just put it on once. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Sunscreen should be reapplied after about 2 hours of wear, after being in the water and as you feel necessary in between. Last but not least, don't bring alcohol to the beach. No matter who you are, how old you are, or how much you know about being safe on the beach, it's never a good idea to drink something alcoholic on the beach. Even if you aren't old enough to drink now, it's important to know for the future that alcohol and the beach never mix. Alcohol can cause you to make bad and dangerous decisions. The beach has enough safety risks as it is. Don't add an avoidable risk to your safety into the mix. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, go check out my other videos on beach safety so you can learn everything you need to know to be safe at the beach. Go check out the Kahoots that are linked in the description of this video to test out your new safety skills. Until next time, stay safe.